tackle it. Some choose to get started and fix mistakes in the next draft. These people are called pantsers or gardeners, if you're my friend Melissa. They like to figure out the story along the way. Others prefer to make very detailed outlines, so they know where the story is going before they start writing. These are known as plotters, planners, or architects. And then there are some of us that fall somewhere in the middle. I consider myself as part of that group, though I definitely lean closer to the plotter, planner, architect side. I like to have my story completely figured out before I get started, but as I figure it all out, full scenes will flood my mind that I just have to write down. Because of this, I've adopted a method that I call the note card system. Throughout this video, I'm going to give you a sneak peek of my method. Started plotting the storylines. I start out with the basic storylines that I already know. In the case of this series, that's quite involved, as I have multiple POVs that I've developed over the past couple of books. First, there's Athelos' journey. With him next in line for the throne, he was taking a starring role in this story. His storyline would consist of him finding out that he is getting an arranged marriage to the island princess, and that a lot of people are not happy that he is going to be king. He has to win back their affections, which a maid named Gwen is going to help him with this. Then there was Trident. In the last book, he gained confidence as the leader of his generation. But many of his plans were flawed, and they caused injuries amongst his friends. In this book, he will be dealing with the effects of his actions. There will also be subplot storylines for many of our favorite characters like Zoran, Emmeline, and Jasmine. But there is also one more storyline that I wanted to specifically include in this book, and that is for Sir Leon's wife Isolde and her experience as a new teacher. Books are a great way to show a point of view that is different from our own. Many years ago, I was a teacher. There were good times, but there were also a lot of bad times that I felt attacked by kids and parents. I know I'm not alone in that feeling, as more and more teachers have been speaking out on YouTube about their own experiences. When I found out a new teacher in my area was immediately mistreated by their class, I decided it was time for me to show the point of view of a new teacher so my younger readers can begin to understand what they're going through too. This may not be a popular decision, but it is one I felt compelled to make. I have studied many writing craft books and blogs, and there are 3 that I have combined to supplement my own personal outline that I have created for all of my writing projects. They are Save the Cat Writes a Young Adult Novel, the Better Novel Project blog, and Writing a Hallmark Christmas Book. There's a really good reason for this last one, I promise. Most of my stories at this point are not romances. I'm more of an adventure writer. However, I do love a good romance subplot, so I've used this book to help me include romance scenes when needed. I'd love to read more books and blogs, as I am always wanting to learn more. So if you have a favorite writing craft book or blog, please drop it in the comments. Be sure to tag the author. Tropes are classic storylines that people love and sometimes hate. Everyone has different ones that appeal to them. My thoughts on using tropes are, they are an easy way to gain interest in your story. If someone hears your book has a trope they like, it instantly becomes something they are interested in. Here are some of the tropes that are in A Year of Miracles. 1. Arranged marriage. Athalos has an arranged marriage with the Princess Euphara from the island kingdom Barthmont. 2. Road trip. Tridon and his friends take a trip to the island nation. It was an absolute blast to write about these kids seeing the ocean for the first time. 3. Castle intrigue. At this point, is it even a More Than Conquerors book without intrigue? In A Year of Miracles, the intrigue levels have risen to new heights. Number 4, found family. This is one of my favorite tropes, and I have loved developing this found family, specifically Tridon, Zoran, Emmeline, and Jasmine over the last couple of books. However, all families go through seasons. In this book, you see one where Tridon starts to feel left out from his friend group. I drew from some personal experience here. As I transitioned to high school, a lot of my friends drifted apart as we developed different interests. Since this is a normal occurrence teens deal with, I wanted to show that happening with my characters as well. Number 5, forbidden romance. One of the things I really wanted to do in this book was redeem Athalos, and what better way to do it than to give him a forbidden romance with a sweet maid. I guess him having 2 love interests makes it technically a love triangle too, though it's definitely not formatted like one, so I won't count it this time. Joined the King's Daughter writing camp, which I choose to do instead of NaNoWriMo. I've attempted to participate in NaNoWriMo in the past and never really felt like it was the best use of my time. One thing I love about the King's Daughter writing camp is that you get to choose your own goal. This time around, my goal is to finish the outline for A Year of Miracles. We are halfway through the month of November. Therefore, I've decided to give an update on my writing progress. And right on time, everything is falling off the rails. A story with this many storylines can be hard to see, so I have done something insane and started taping the scene note cards to the walls of my dining room. The pages on top are from my outline that I spoke of earlier, and the note cards beneath are the scenes as I work to put them in order and fill in the blanks. As crazy as it sounds, it's really helping. Book 3 is officially drafted. What this means is I know what is going to happen in the entire book, and many of the key scenes are completely fleshed out. Now it's time to get the entire thing written. In my next video, I will be vlogging the writing experience, which actually started after the new year. I took a break in December to celebrate Christmas and to start packing as my husband and I decided to move to Idaho at the end of January. You can watch this video to see what it was like for me to move to a new town. As soon as I was settled, I got started on the official first draft. I can't wait to share more with you in the next video. Thanks for watching.